The last set of events for this Jeroboam fragment fusion for the month of October is here, and is the hero's part. It seems a little bit complicated and intimidating, right? It came up with artifact announcement and champion training that is going on right now. So this is your last chance to get these fragments for this Jeroboam fusion if you're going for it. This hero's part is not for anybody who did not go for this fusion. You have nothing to do with this hero's part. It's not for you, except you're interested in other resources that it has to give. You're gonna get points from doing some artifact announcements, some getting artifacts, which is your dungeon divers, and also some summoning of shards, which is the best one is your sacred shards that you might want to use for this event. So I put together this graphic right here that shows the entire part, and I'll show you my part that I'm going to be choosing. As somebody who went for this fragment, I need only 10 more fragments. Yes, if you know from the earlier plans, we just need only 10 from this hero's part, and we're hoping it's going to be easier to obtain. But it seems it's going to require you to pull up to 5 sacred shards for 10 fragments. So let me just get the points requirements right here so you can see the right path to choose. I recommend for this one, don't go by the sides. I recommend don't go by the sides. I recommend going from a little bit from the center right here. So these are the parts you want to start with, these ones. So my personal part for this one is to get the keys first. So you want to come down here and obtain this first key. It's going to cost you 12,000 points to get this first key, according to my notepad, right? Yes, 12,000 points right here to obtain this first key. There is no need to go to this right or left hand side to get this other key, because there is a key that is right next to this one. So you simply branch out to this part like this and pick up this second key. This one will cost you about 8,500 points for this other key. So together the two keys will cost you 20,500 points. So with those two keys in mind, that's the only two keys you need to obtain, and the cheapest. They are the cheapest keys you need to obtain in order for you to now come down to this part and begin to get Jeroboam fragments. So this will require you to go right back to the top and maybe unlock this one and come down right here, unlock your first key, get your 5 fragments of Jeroboam, unlock your second key, get your 5 fragments of Jeroboam. Jeroboam fragments are 6,000 in total, and that's the simple part for anybody who is interested in completing their fusion. It's pretty straightforward. Total 26,500 points is what you have to do, which is an equivalent of 5.8 sacred shards. 5.8 sacred shards will get you everything. If you're doing dungeon divers right now, I don't recommend you start with summoning your shards. I recommend you go over to your dungeon divers and finish your ice golem with dungeon divers, or some other dungeon to finish that dungeon divers, and maybe that's a way if you have energy to finish this. So I want to finish ice golem first, see how many points I can get from ice golem plus dungeon divers before I come in here and maybe summon only 4 sacred shards. That will be the best plan to do. 4 sacred shards for this summoning, for this hero's part, and the rest from dungeon divers. That's the best way to go about it, I think. If there's any other alternate path that you guys are choosing, let me know in the comments. But for now, this is what I found right now. 5.8 sacred shards, which is the equivalent of 26,500 points, is the best way to go in the green. Now, if you're one of those who is interested in the split souls, or the souls for this champion Jeroboam, you want every champion you obtain to have a soul. You don't even know whether you're going to use him yet, or you have a specific area in the game where you think he's going to be game changing for you. That's when they put these souls for you right here in the middle. 5,000, 7,000, and 35,000 for a 5-star soul for this dude. It doesn't even start with a 1-star or 2-star soul at the very top right here. It starts with a 3-star soul at minimum, perfect soul right here. Then you have a 4-star and the 5-star. That's high, that's pricey. I don't know who skipped this fusion, or skipped some activities, some fragments, and then is catching up. If you miss some things, you have a way of catching up with 30,000 points right here, and 3,000 points right here for extra fragments, 10 more fragments. I don't think anybody will be going for these extra fragments, except you made a mistake during the fusion and you skipped it. It's going to cost you a lot more to pick up extra keys. That means you have to come down to these keys that have 2 and 2, any of them. If you came down to this part, just come down, pick up the 2 extra keys and go get your 2 extra fragments right there. But I'm glad I did not skip any of the fragments that during the earlier in the month, so I don't have to go for these 10 extra fragments right here. So will the split soul be worth it? That's the question most people will be thinking right now. Well, if you're spending 5 or 4 sacred shards right now to get 2 fragments for this dude, and you have a lot of other resources, maybe you like the champion chase so much that coincides with a 15x for some amazing champions, right? This is possibly not the best time to summon shards, so I don't see any reason why anybody will be going for this 52,000 points soulstone summons. Yes, that's what it's going to cost you to come down right here and pick up all this 35, 52,000. I did not take into consideration the fact that you've not even unlocked the keys yet. So remember, if you've already spent your 3 keys that you obtained, the 2 keys that you obtained from this part in these 2 fragments, and still you need the soul, you now need to go an extra mile down here to pick up 2 keys that will require you to now get this first one unlocked and this second one unlocked, and this third one also have to be unlocked. Well, if you came here and you picked up the 2 keys already, you can go to this part and pick up 12,000 keys. 12,000 right here for a key, and that will get you this single key to make you your 3rd key. So you really don't need this key at all. You really don't need this key at all. It seems like the best part is this first key. This second key has already been spent on unlocking 10 fragments for Jeroboam, right? So you simply go to this part and pick up this 3rd key. It costs you only 12,000 points, and I think is the best and faster way of getting this other 3rd key unlocked. But I don't know anybody who else is going for this, but it will cost you a total of what, 64,000 points to get all the fragments, all the souls for this champion, and that's going to be about 11 secret shards or 12 secret shards thereabout. So I don't think anybody is spending that amount on a champion like this to get his perfect souls, but I'm not interested in his perfect souls. What about the 3-star? Sometimes it's even better to get at least just the 3-star. Well, let's see how many dungeon divers points you get, how many points you get from summoning our shards, and if you have any excess, that's where I might spend it. But for me, my personal plan for this event right here is to do my best to just get this first key, get this second key, and call it a day. I'm not interested in anything else that is happening because it's a summon rush and there is nothing special attached to this summon rush. So that's my plan. I just wanted to share it with you guys. Like usual, I'll save everything until the last second day. That's when I'll see whether it's something I want to go for or not, whether I have enough points. So I'm heading straight into this ice golem that is going on right now, and champion training is also going on. Does the champion training coincide with this other chance of getting this other champion? I think it has ended. It has ended, right? Because champion training will also give you some dungeon divers points. Yeah, the other one has ended. Classic Arena has also launched ice golem. There is a lot to do to get the last fragments for this event, so go ahead and get them done. And I'm gonna try to do my classic arena as they open, get my ice golem done with these dungeon divers, artifact announcement 3, and of course champion training. That's a lot. 4 events all going on at the same time, and get everything done today. Get your champion fragments done, because by Monday, today is already what? Today is already Friday, so by Monday this fusion will end. And then remember, you can also save fragments of this champion. You don't have to summon him immediately you get him. Jeroboam can stay in here in your fragment portal, just like Shayak has been here for since I obtained him. He can be one of those champions you can use to get some 30,000 points during CVC or some champion chase points, right? So no need to summon him instantly. Immediately you get 100 fragments. They give you a lot more points you can summon during champion chase or a personal rewards CVC, right? So is there anything else happening in raid this morning that I should be aware of? No. Possibly the 10x champions. Yes, I saw the news about the 10x champions that just launched as part of this 15x event. That 15x champions. I mean, I looked at them. I was like, is this news that I really should post, or let's just forget about it? So I didn't advertise it or talk about it because I knew you guys will see it today when it launches. I'm seeing if I can get secret shards to add to the ones I'm about to pull. Should I even do my pull right now? Because I'm possibly gonna do it. There's no need to post a separate video for this event, right? Let's just summon it right now. I'm supposed to do the dungeon divers first. No, I'll do my pull separately. I just wanted to talk about the heroes part in this video. I want to do my dungeon divers points. Champion training and ice golem will give me dungeon divers points. Let me see how many points I can get from dungeon divers. That will determine how many secrets I have to pull. And the 10x champions or 15x I was talking about was these ones. I think the one I will add the most, even if I don't have Hefrak yet. I heard this champion is amazing. I'll prefer a second Gnot. I'll prefer a second Gnot any day over any of these other champions that I do not have. I think that would be the best way. I still have to +4 this champion, and that's gonna be my, when I summon my 4 sacred shards. I'll do it in a separate video because I really want to do dungeon divers first. So I'm heading back into the ice golem. I hear that since the ice golem now has champion training attached to it, you might want to do one of those solo strategies because dungeon divers is best done at level 20 or 24, 25. But I'm gonna do it at hard mode because I want my ice golem to be done as soon as possible. I prefer to farm the dungeon divers in something else, and I'll do the champion training normal way. But to be more efficient, most people will do their solo strategies in ice golem and get food farming at the same time as they farm this ice golem. I simply don't have that time to wait getting those done. I want to get the ice golem done today. I want to get the dungeon divers done today, and I want to get everything done that you're seeing, including artifact enhancement. I'll have to do some gear cleanses. I want to get them done today. So that's my fusion plan, I guess, for the end of the week. This summoning event is lasting for 2 days, so Friday, Saturday. Yeah. Anyways, what are you planning this week in raid? I mean, the end of the week. How is your fusion plan going? Are you still on track? Have you skipped out on any fragments? Are you going for the 10 fragments or 20? Are you one of those crazy players in raid who is going all the way for the 5-star split soul, 4-star, or the 3-star one? Like I said, I'm not interested in any of them. I'm gonna cross them out of my list, and they're not for me. Even if I probably can summon enough sacred shards to get them done, 15x is not just the best time for me to summon shards. I rather wait for other use of my sacred shards, and this is not it. Besides, maybe he's not a champion that is worth it. I pulled shards for Thor's perfect soul, split souls, and here I am not pulling shards for these ones. So maybe he's not really worth it for me, but I just wanted to obtain the champion and save my fragments, even if he's not going to join my team instantly. In the future, we'll find ways to use him. I'm not here to underrate him. I'm just saying my resources that I have limited are not worth going for him. I'm just going to do my best for 20,500 points to get the 2 keys, and then go over there and unlock it with these 2 ones also. Anyways, like, subscribe for more daily raid content. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later, guys.